The CBR Boat Show at Comic-Con International in San Diego is brought to you by Westfield Comics, westfieldcomics.com.
Hey everybody, this is Zachary Quinto. You're watching CBR TV. It's a lot of letters. And we're on the CBR yacht. They have a yacht. I haven't spent much time on yachts, but this one rates pretty high if you ask me. I'm here with Michael McMillan. Some of you may know him from True Blood. More of you will probably know him from his role as Henry on What I Like About You.
Possibly. It's a debate. It's up for debate this weekend.
It's a debate that has been raging among us for the past 3 days. Michael is also, we're really lucky and excited to say, one of the writers of the comic books that we're here to talk about. To my left is Victor Quinage. Hey, Victor.
Hey, Zach.
Victor's the other writer of the comic books that we're here to talk about. Let's start with Victor, because he's to my left and I'm left-handed. Victor, can you tell us a little bit about the comic book that you're writing for us and Before the Door Pictures in cooperation and conjunction and support with Archaea?
It's called Mr. Murder is Dead. It's a graphic novel.
Victor, what's the difference between a graphic novel and a comic book?
Graphic novel is longer.
Victor, do graphic novels generally get done in color or in black and white?
Depends.
Will yours be in color or black and white?
It'll actually be in black and white.
What? I love black and white together. Okay, for reals though. So Mr. Murder is Dead takes place in a world that is fueled by characters who are rooted in a sense of
recession.
Recession, ladies and gentlemen. Something we can all relate to, I believe, in this complicated and challenging time. And recession manifests itself in different ways for each of these characters, would you say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, and recession also manifests itself in the themes of and execution of the storytelling. Would you agree with that as well?
Absolutely.
Can you talk a little bit about that and the way that
well, the recession in the storytelling would be in the fact that we're going to be using comic strips to be telling some of the flashbacks and the backstory of our main character.
So basically a comic within the graphic novel.
Mm-hmm. It's a two-for deal.
A two-for deal.
That's right.
And then that allows the pasts and possibly the unrealized potential of these characters to manifest in a more vivid and colorful way, juxtaposed with the black and white world in which this graphic novel is actually being told.
I couldn't have said it better.
It's kind of really exciting and fascinating because things are folding in on itself and the characters are coming back around and telling stories that you might not have known existed based on the current state in which we find them. I'm really excited about it, and there's a parrot that can communicate and can feel and can think and talk. And that's exciting.
It is exciting.
Parrots live for a really long time. There's a parrot shop in Atwater Village that had an 85-year-old parrot in the window until it died. Michael McMillan to my right here, star of True Blood, which first of all, congratulations, because that's awesome. We all went to college together. I can't tell you how exciting it is to see these guys succeeding and being a part of their journey is really, really, seriously.
And I don't want to take credit from Anna Paquin. She's a true star. Just
I gave her
to make sure we were not. I don't want to confuse anybody.
I handed it to her.
Okay.
I know that she's an award-winning actress.
You know, I've met her too.
Have you?
I think Academy Award-winning actress.
That's right.
It's not too shabby.
Anyway, Michael, so you're working on a very different kind of project
from
Mr. Murder is Dead, right? Mr. Murder is Dead is much more sort of classic and you know, there's a lot of really interesting tones and colors in association with that. And you're creating a whole new world, which...
Yeah, I think so. It's sort of, loosely takes place in a parallel universe where major world powers all have secret black ops agents that have magic powers.
What?
Yeah. And they're sort of running around behind the scenes and protecting our national interests and waging secret wars that the general public doesn't know about.
Are you hearing this?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's going to be sort of a combination of modern-day action movies and action stories, spy movies, spy stories.
One of my favorite things about this, so the main character in the story...
Yeah, the main character in the story is this guy, Agent Matthew D. and he's our this world's president's go-to man. And Matthew D is a descendant of John D, who's a real historical figure.
A real person.
A real guy.
Person,
so some of this is actually rooted in truth and history.
There is actually genealogical...
There is. And John D was the court magician of Queen Elizabeth I. He was a mathematician, an astrologer, an alchemist, and he sort of was the guy who looked to the stars and looked to his magical abilities to help make the Queen make decisions and help defeat the Spanish Armada, according to his reputation. So it's cool. It's kind of playing with this idea of what if we had somebody like that today, you know?
I mean, I gotta say, even though I'm a part of telling these stories, they really, hearing you guys talk about them, not just now for the benefit of these viewers, but also as we've been sort of discovering them and working them and figuring out the best life for them, has been really exciting. And you know, a lifelong comic fan. How many comic books would you say you have?
Oh, Zach, too many to
if you had to quantify.
Thousands.
I need all the street cred.
Thousands, and unfortunately, they're all half my collection is still living in my parents' basement.
Like you.
Yeah.
He actually lives with it. His collection.
You know, that's my bed.
I
just stack mattresses on top of comic boxes and sleep there. And
I have to go. I'm gonna puke on this yacht. I'm kidding. Well, listen, you guys. I'm really excited, and I cannot thank you enough for being a part of this. And we're also really excited about Archaea. I think you guys are too.
Absolutely.
What a really cool company and cool people, and they've been great to us. So we thank them as well for that.
Thanks,
and,
Archaea.
There's something else I wanted to say, but I can't remember what it was. So I guess for now we'll just say there's more to come and more stories to tell, and and we look forward to sharing them and hope that you guys like them. So thank you.